Carita Packs with Bowie Television in Dallas, Texas, where the Baltimore Ravens narrowly escaped with a 28-25 win, but the score doesn't necessarily tell the story of this game. The Ravens needed to start fast, and they did just that with a 9-yard touchdown by Lamar Jackson on their opening drive. Later on, Derrick Henry, he got a 1-yard touchdown, and then Rashad Bateman closed out the half with a touchdown of his own, his first of the season. We saw in that first half several guys on the offense get involved. Charlie Kolar had a huge 30-yard reception. Nelson Aguilar had a 56-yard reception. Justice Hill, Derrick Henry, they were all clicking. I asked John Harbaugh in postgame if this is what he envisioned of the offense when he said every week somebody different would step up. From week to week it'll look different as far as who steps up. I mean, today Charlie Kolar had a big play, so did Nelson Aguilar. Is that kind of what you envision?
Filet credit.
Yes. Is that what you envision kind of offensively for this team?
It is. I mean, you see Nelson made the play, down the sideline, ran all the way down to the 1 or 2 yard line. You see that Charlie made the play in the boot right in the case that Lamar hit him on. We want to use all of our guys. We want to spread the ball around. We want to make it tough. We don't want them zeroing in on anybody. We want everybody to take part.
As you may have heard in that clip, Lamar Jackson spoke up for Daniel Falele, who has been receiving a lot of criticism for his play on the offensive line. But today, the offensive line did a great job. They were opening holes for Derrick Henry, and he was able to have one of his best games in a Ravens uniform. Tyler Linderbaum said the O-line just stuck with it today. Well, what do you think worked so well today for the offensive line?
I think, just staying at it, staying, knowing what we're capable of, and it's not easy to run the ball in the NFL. So, it takes, you got to have all 5 guys and tight ends, fullbacks working together. I think we did a good job today, just trying to sustain and finishing blocks. It wasn't perfect, but, certainly, got the job done.
Derrick Henry finished today with a total of 174 yards, with over 150 of those yards on the ground. It's important to note that him and Justice Hill are really coming together as a wonderful duo. I asked Derrick about that. Justice just got a 2-year extension, and he was very complimentary of him. It just said they have a good running back room overall. How do you feel you and Justice Hill are complimenting each other as a duo?
Well, I think it's great, man. Justice is a great guy. He's very smart. I think that's the underrated thing people don't know about Justice. He's really smart, really intelligent, and he got that extension, which is much deserved. He's one of the heart and souls of this team, and very happy for him. I think we complement each other well. I think as far as teammates, he's a great teammate. We got great chemistry. When we're out there on the field, he's dynamic in his way. Can't wait to get Keaton back. We still got Rasheen, so we got a good group of RBs that we have that run.
If there was a downside to this game, it came in the second half, particularly the fourth quarter. Dak Prescott, he was able to score a touchdown. Then the Cowboys decided to go for an onside kick, and they were able to successfully recover that. And not too long later, they were within 3 points. And so we saw something very similar to last week. The Raiders exploited the secondary with the pass, and the Cowboys were able to do the same, and that's how they got back into this game. Odafe Oweh, he spoke a little bit about that trend after the game.
It's the NFL, so there's going to be some times where we're rushing, we win. He gets the ball out fast, we rush, we win. Get the sack, or we don't win, and he's holding it. So it's just going to happen sometimes. So I think we just got to do a better job of staying consistent and our win back up.
This game came down to the wire, and the Ravens know it shouldn't have been that way. So that is still something they're going to have to clean up. But all in all, they were able to come out with a badly needed win. This is momentum for them going into their game on Sunday Night Football against the Buffalo Bills, which is still a tough team with Josh Allen at quarterback. So if the Ravens can clean up their fourth quarter issues and play the way that they played in the first half, they can beat the Bills, and that's what they're going to need to do and focus on this week in practice. Once again, this is Carita Packs with Bowie TV. That's been your Ravens Rundown post game. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at Bowie TV Sports.